their boogers.
Yeah, when people eat their own boogers, it's never really a nice thing to say, that's for sure. Hot for words. And you made another good video talking about the gross national product, gross domestic product, and stuff like that. And I'm not really the type of, I'm not really the type of guy who'll be into, in Dow Jones and NASDAQ kind of stuff, and, whatever the gross national product is, doesn't really relate to me. But for the second part of your video, you were asking everyone what they thought was gross, and, things they found disgusting, and stuff like that. And, there's all kinds of gross things that are gross. Sometimes if you're on the bus, or you're on a long bus ride, and there's somebody on there with a kid, and or a baby, I guess, and he's it takes it poops its pants, I guess, and it can't really get changed on the bus, so everyone has to stand on there on the bus, and then have standing about this smell going into your nostrils and kind of smelling and stuff, and it's oh, when are they gonna get off? It's especially worse in the winter because it's too cold to really get off and try to get to the next SO station and stuff like that. And that's really kind of a pain in the ass, and it must be embarrassing for the child and the parents and the bus driver. It must make his life really miserable because it must happen quite often. I imagine pooping on the bus is a natural process because sometimes it's bumpy and it's a long ride, and it can be very conducive to poop if you're a baby, and that baby food will cut right through you. And also there's all kinds of other gross things, if you haven't done your dishes in a while, and there's always weird kind of brown residue food things in the drain there clogging it up, and it's just a mishmash of primordial ooze, and it kind of smells really bad, and you have to pick it up with your fingers and stuff like that. You try to jam it with a fork, but it doesn't really go down the drain very much, so you have to pick it up, and then make that kind of your gag reflex kicks in and stuff. Or when you find someone else's dirty tissues on your car or something, and there's someone blows their nose in front of you, and snot comes out, and they don't have any Kleenex left, and you have to look at this kind of weird slimy mess that's being produced from their nostril area again, and it's kind of sick. Or when someone's got the really nasty eye infection, that's pretty gross too. When it's all kind of red and pussy and oozy, and when they blink, it makes those kind of stringy mucus trails on it, the stringy kind of pizza cheese, but it's coming from their eye, and it's kind of ew, Mom, what's wrong with you? I don't think your laser eye surgery went very well. And she's I know, Thermo, just give me some rest. I'm supposed to wear these eye patches on. I think I took it off a little too early. And I'm I think you did too. I think something's really wrong with your eyes, and I hope it doesn't result in permanent disfiguration there, Mom. And then what other kind of things are gross? There's always bad food. I don't really like hot dogs. I think they're pretty gross, but it's not really that's just a personal thing. It's not really something a universal thing we find gross. Maybe I don't know, when people have 12 kids in a family, that's pretty gross. It's how many kids do you need, really? Why is your family so big? Overpopulation is a problem in the world today. It takes everything you've got. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this short for you. Hot for words. Anyway, bye.